Imagine growing up in poverty, running away from home as a teenager, and starting a business that fails multiple times, only to rise again and create one of the most successful companies in the world. This is the story of Chung Ju-young, the visionary founder of Hyundai. Chung was born in 1915 in a small Korean village, the eldest of 7 children in a poor farming family. Life under Japanese colonial rule was brutal, and his family barely had enough to eat. By the age of 14, Chung had to leave school to work on the family farm, harvesting rice and raising livestock. But he dreamed of a better life, far from the back-breaking labor of farm life. At 16, Chung decided to run away from home. He walked for miles, eventually finding work as a laborer in Seoul. But his father tracked him down and brought him back to the village. Undeterred, Chung tried again and again. Each time he was caught and brought home. On his 4th attempt, he finally stayed in Seoul. He worked as a delivery man at a rice shop, transporting goods on a bicycle. Chung's dedication didn't go unnoticed. The shop owner promoted him to accountant, and when the owner retired, Chung bought the business, renaming it the Gyeonggul Rice Store. For a while, the shop thrived, and Chung believed he had found his path. But in the 1930s, Japan's government introduced strict rice rationing policies, forcing Korean rice businesses to close. Chung lost everything, yet Chung refused to give up. He returned to Seoul in 1940 and opened the Edo Service Garage, an auto repair shop. Business was booming until disaster struck. A fire destroyed the shop, leaving Chung with massive debts and no income. But instead of walking away, he rebuilt. He opened a new shop in a busier part of the city, expanded his customer base, and grew stronger than before. When Korea gained independence from Japan in 1945, Chung renamed his shop Hyundai Auto Service Center. The name Hyundai, meaning modern, represented Chung's vision for a better, more innovative future. In 1947, Chung founded Hyundai Construction, a company that played a key role in rebuilding South Korea after the Korean War. His company worked on major infrastructure projects, including roads, bridges, and ports. But Hyundai's early projects weren't easy. Take his Goryeo Bridge construction job, for example. Chung's team struggled with inexperience, lack of equipment, and funding issues. At one point, his brothers sold their homes to keep the project going. The bridge was completed, but Hyundai suffered heavy losses, and Chung faced harsh criticism. Yet he saw the project as a lesson in resilience and used it to improve his operations. By the 1960s, Hyundai Construction was one of South Korea's most prominent companies, taking on larger and more complex projects. Chung then set his sights on another venture, building cars. In 1967, Chung founded Hyundai Motor Company. His first car, the Hyundai Cortina, was developed in partnership with Ford. While it sold well in Europe, it struggled in South Korea. The car wasn't built for the country's rough roads, and it didn't meet local drivers' needs. Chung realized that Hyundai needed to create its own car, one designed specifically for Korea. In 1975, Hyundai launched the Pony, South Korea's first domestically designed and mass-produced car. It was affordable, durable, and perfect for Korean roads. The Pony became an instant success, capturing 40% of the Korean market and symbolizing the country's growing industrial strength. Chung wasn't satisfied with just dominating the local market. He wanted Hyundai to go global. In 1986, Hyundai entered the US market with the Hyundai Excel, a compact car priced at just $4,995. It sold 168,000 units in its first year, but its low quality hurt Hyundai's reputation. Americans began mocking the brand, calling it cheap and unreliable. Once again, Chung refused to quit. Hyundai invested heavily in quality, design, and innovation, eventually introducing a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, the first of its kind in the industry. This bold move rebuilt consumer trust and transformed Hyundai into one of the most respected car brands in the world. Today, Hyundai is a multi-billion-dollar company, being the 3rd largest automaker globally, behind Toyota and Volkswagen. Its cars are known for their reliability, and the company is leading the charge in electric and hydrogen vehicles. Chung Ju-young's journey is a story of grit, determination, and resilience. He turned failures into lessons, challenges into opportunities, and dreams into reality. From a poor farm boy to the founder of one of the world's most powerful companies, Chung proved that no obstacle is too great to overcome.